Hi, I'm Michael with Lens on 253. Today I'm visiting the Rain Biotech incubator in Tacoma. They recently opened this facility with the purpose of supporting startups in the medical and life science industries. Let's go check out what they do.
Hi. Hey, Michael.
Hi.
Hi, I'm David Hirschberg. I'm the CEO and founder of Rain.
So what do you do here at this incubator?
What do we do here? Well, so Rain stands for the Readiness, Acceleration, and Innovation Network. And so what we're about is creating jobs and training people for Tacoma. So we want to take students and train them in all things bio. So anything to do with biotechnology, whether that includes food, but also laboratory, so medical technicians or environmental. We want to give people kind of hands-on skills that'll allow them to go out and get jobs, hopefully in this community.
Would you mind giving me a tour around the facility?
Absolutely, come on. So this used to be a commissary kitchen, a men's homeless shelter. And so what we're doing here is we're starting up women-owned businesses and other minority businesses. So they're moving from their house to their first business.
So you're providing people like a running start into the industries.
Right. So this is where we want to do it. We want to protect an environment where they can take their risks. And so it's not the end of the world if they fail.
Where do you want to head to next?
Let's go upstairs. So again, just another thing. Oh, I could show you one more thing while we're here. So part of our mission is education. In fact, it's pretty much all our mission. So one of the things we're doing is we needed power. This place is well engineered, but we want to now create laboratories upstairs. And so we're going to build out eventually 6 labs, which allow us to, and we need power for those labs. And so the way we've decided to do it rather is to have Bates School come down, the engineering school, they're electricians, and help us build that out. So it's part of their class. They're doing all the work. We get the benefit of it. But this is their classroom. So they've been putting in a sub panel here, and they've been working every morning here, so an entire crew. So we're doing it with licensed electricians, but this is this is a project, so it's part of the classroom. And we get the benefit of a finished lab. We couldn't really afford this. They're probably doing about $25,000 of work, and it'll all be signed off on by electricians. But we're helping students now learn how to be electricians. And we're learning from them too, so it's great.
Seems like you're reaching out to all the fields.
To do bio, you need to do everything.
Yeah.
So you need plumbers, electricians. Not only that, we need statisticians, mathematicians, clinicians, and everything to do the work we're doing.
How long have you been open?
Since April. So we've only been here a few months. So this room here, we hope is someday going to be a future prosthetics lab. We've been talking with some of the high school robotics teams, like at Bellarmine, and I've talked with a couple prosthetics companies. So the idea is we have wounded warriors at the Joint Base. We have a lot of people in the homeless community. And I'm funded by the military to do a lot of stuff in biosensing. That's part of the bio of this place. So biosensing, what does that mean? It's like a way to detect whether something's a threat or not. So we could start with prosthetics and measure maybe temperature, but eventually maybe we could measure other things like how much oxygen circulation is happening in a limb or something like that.
When do you plan on getting this lab up and running?
I don't know, maybe 3 months. Maybe 6 months, but we have a number of things we want to do. Again, we've only been doing this for about 6 months, so we've got a lot of work to do. So this is the biolab, okay, and this is probably the lab I actually know the most about. So we want to do biology here. We want to do gene editing. We're interested in we can work with mammalian cells. Zoe over there is one of my students at UWT. So she is now inserting gene sequence into an E. coli and then is going to grow it up. And so she'll have a lot of it, and we call that target. And she can design primers, which is part of this class. She'll design primers and be able to detect that. So that's part of the key things of assay development. It's diagnostic assays or anything like that. So these are important principles. So this type of class is very different than the standard class you'll get in a biology class. So this lab is unusual in that there's probably no lab like this south of Seattle or north of Portland in this area. It's something a university will use. So university students from UWT or Bates will come to us to do work, but also the community can use it. And so you can ask, this is a place where you really can build your own assays.
It sounds like you partner with the local colleges. How do their students get involved with that?
Usually they have to show initiative and come. Many times we'll go. I'm an affiliate professor at the University of Washington, Tacoma, so I bring many of my students over here. But people hear about us, companies hear about us, and so that's why, how we get people coming in.
Thank you for your time.
Oh, it was a pleasure. You know, you can come back and work in our lab, and anytime you want to bring friends or whatever, we'll train you in biology.
I love that. It seems really cool.
Great.
Technology is a growing sector, and I'm excited to keep exploring it in Tacoma with you. So, if you liked our video, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment of what places or topics you'd like us to cover next.